Hello students, I am Dr. Rajaram Dhok from Savitribai Phule Pune University affiliated Agricultural Development Trust Shardabai Pawar Mahila College Shardanagar Baramati. Let's start. Today we start about the isomerism in coordination complexes lecture 2. In this lecture we learn about the types of structural isomerism. In the lecture 1 we have seen the types of isomerism and remaining types of isomerism we learn in this lecture. So we learn about the fourth type of structural isomerism, that is linkage isomerism. So this linkage isomerism is formed when monodentate ligand has two different atoms available for coordination. Means when in the ligand there are different donor atoms, but out of that one can useful for the donation and at that time other remains inactive. So these linkages between the metal and ligand in one isomer is through one ligand atom, and when the other atom when linkage with the metal, then at that time it forms its isomer. For that purpose we take some examples. From that example you get idea about this linkage isomerism. So there is example of NO2 ligand. So nitro ligand. This NO2 ligand has nitrogen and oxygen, both are the non-atoms. But when nitrogen donates, then at that time oxygen is not donor. But in some other cases, oxygen is also donor, and at that time we write ONO minus. So NO2 and other ligand containing ONO minus. These two are the isomers of each other, and such type of ligands when present in the different complexes, then that is called as linkage isomerism. One of the second example is HCl. So sulfur is donor atom, but when nitrogen is donor atom, then second isomer is formed. Then S2O3 minus 2. In that S2O3 minus 2, sulfur is donor atom, but when oxygen becomes donor atom, then there is formation of OS2O2, such type of isomers. So we see some examples of that. For that purpose, we take some examples of NO2. So NO2 ion, when combines with metal like cobalt, then it forms complexes, and there is formation of CONO2 complex. And in that CONO2 complex, nitrogen is bonded with the cobalt, and here NO2 is nitro ligand. But instead of the nitrogen, oxygen also can donate, but point of attachment or linkage is changed and O is attached with cobalt, and we write COONO. At that time, linkage of that particular ligand is different. Instead of the nitrogen, oxygen is here linked or attached, and that ligand has name nitrito. So you remember that when nitrogen is donor, then it is called as nitro ligand, and when O is donated from that NO2, then that is called as nitrito. So we take one examples, NH3 5CO NO2 Cl2. So name of this coordinate complex is nitro pentaamine cobalt 3 chloride. In this example, nitrogen is bonded with cobalt. But when oxygen is bonded, then what happened? You see, second isomer of this NH3 5CO ONO Cl2. You see here difference that here nitrogen is attached and here oxygen is attached. So that is the difference. You see here cobalt is attached with nitrogen and here cobalt is attached with oxygen. And so this example that is called as nitrito-pentaamine cobalt 3 chloride. So these two are linkage isomers of each other. Now we take so many such type of examples. We take some other examples. You see here NH3 is present and that NH3 twice, Py twice, CO, NO2 twice, NO3. So here you see cobalt is bonded with NO2. But when oxygen is bonded with NO2, then we write the other isomer NH3 twice Py2 CO ONO2 NO3. Like that, we write other examples, so many examples. You see this next example, third example, and you can solve this example at your home. Also, we take some other examples, that is the metal is bonded with NCS. NCS means that nitrogen is bonded from thiocyanato group, thiocyanato ligand, and in that case we say the metal isothiocyanate thiocyanato complex. And we write example NH4 Cr NH3 twice NCS. Here nitrogen is bonded with chromium, and so name of this compound is ammonium tetraisothiocyanato diamine chromate 3. Other rules of nomenclature is similar that we have seen in the first lecture of this coordination chemistry. Then when sulfur is attached from HCN to the metal, then that is called as metal thiocyanate complex. So in this metal thiocyanate complex, we take example NH4 twice PTHCN. Here sulfur is bonded with platinum, and here we say ammonium hexathiocyanato platinum 4. So this is the linkage isomerism. So remember again, in linkage isomerism, the ligands which donor atom directly bonded with metal, that is shown by the particular linkage, and such type of isomers that is called as linkage isomerism. Now fifth type of isomerism, that is coordination isomerism. So this coordination isomerism that is observed in the complexes which contains both cationic and anionic species. Means in that coordinate complex, that cationic species and anionic species both are present, and in that species there is interaction between the metal or interaction between the ligand is observed, and there is formation of the isomers. So we take example, from that example you get idea that CONH3 and CrCN6. So you see this CONH3 is cationic complex ion and CrCN6 is anionic complex ion. Charge on the both is same, that is +3 and -3, and total it becomes neutral. Now when metal from first complex ion is replaced to the second complex ion and metal from second complex ion is passed to the first complex ion, then we get CrNH36 COCN6, and these two are the isomers of each other. And in these isomers, here cationic complex ion is converted into anionic complex ion, and anionic complex ion is converted into cationic complex ion, and that is called as coordination isomerism. We take one of the example CONH36 CrC2O4 thrice. In this case also we change the metal, so we can change this metal chromium from this first to second. So this chromium is we change to the first, and this cobalt to the second. Then what happened? Here we get the CrNH36 CO C2O4 thrice. So in this case, here also we can change the metal from one complex ion to the other, or we can change the ligand from one complex ion to the other. So that is called as coordination isomerism. Also, we take one of the examples in this type. Here, isomerism is also shown by compounds which contains the same metal ion, both in the cationic and anionic species. Means in the previous example we have seen metal ions are different. Here, we take example metals are same, but its oxidation number is different. So we take example, from that you get idea about this platinum 2 and NH3 4. Then platinum 4 Cl4. You see in first example platinum has oxidation number +2. In the second platinum has oxidation number +4. Now when this metal changes, means this platinum 4 pass in the first complex and platinum 2 go in the second complex. Then what happened? We get the Pt4 NH3 4 and platinum +2 oxidation state Cl4. So these two are also the coordination isomerism of each other. Means simply remember, coordination isomerism is observed when there is different metals and that metal change from cationic complex ion to the anionic complex ion and vice versa, or when metals are same but oxidation numbers are different and that metals are exchanged between the two complexes or complex ions, then that is called as coordination isomerism, or that isomers are the coordination isomers. Then one of the type is coordination position isomerism. So coordination position isomerism means this is a special type of coordination isomerism and it is shown by the bridge complexes. So already we have seen what is the bridge complexes. So bridge complexes means when the ligands are attached to the different metals through bridge, that is called as bridge ligands. And when such type of bridge ligands present, then such isomerism formed in that is called as coordination position isomerism. So here we take the example NH3 4 CO OH CO NH3 twice Cl2 SO4. You see here cobalt is attached with 4 ligands NH3 and second cobalt is attached with 2 ligand NH3 and 2 Cl2 and 2 hydroxyl groups are attached by bridge ligands. Now in this case, if we see symmetry, then cobalt is attached with 4 NH3, here cobalt is attached with 2 NH3 and 2 Cl2. So this is the trans. When we see its geometrical shape, then this is the trans structure and its name is trans dichlorohexaamine mu dihydroxo dicobalt 3 sulfate. And this complex is unsymmetrical complex. Now, when we change this, how we can change this? So here there is Cl2. So out of that Cl2, one Cl is passed to the other side here. Now you see here NH4 and here NH3 twice. So one of the NH4 from this is transferred here. Then what happened? Here Cl NH3 thrice CO OH CO NH3 thrice Cl SO4. This complex is formed and this complex is cis because to the one cobalt 1 Cl and 3 NH3 is attached. To the second cobalt 3 NH3 and 1 Cl is attached. So this is the cis structure and so we write its name cis dichlorohexaamine mu dihydroxo dicobalt 3 sulfate. So in this way, here one symmetrical isomerism and other unsymmetrical isomerism is formed, and these two are the coordination position isomerism. So this is the one of the special type of isomerism, slightly different than the coordination isomerism.